Okay, here's a 2005 Honda Rancher 350 four-wheel drive, standard foot shift with a snorkel. Snorkel is basically so you can go underwater above your original air intake, which is here, deeper here. They're illegal in Maine, but they're allowed on private property, and that's where I'm using it. So I had some old pool hose laying around and some of these elbow bends from a sink. These are about $5 down at the hardware store. This was free, got it from the dump, plus duct tape and zip ties. So what I first did was remove the original air intake, which comes out of here and is up in there. I had to take all the pins off, these little plastic things. You pull them out and take most of this side off, and then you can pull the intake right off after loosening this hose clamp here. Inside the air box is your air filter, and this is where the air intake comes in. Right now the pipe goes up. I ran it along here and I put a joint here. I marked out with a marker where this piece of hose touches, cut it out, duct taped and siliconed. I was going to buy a T-bend from the hardware store, but this was a easier alternative. So originally it didn't run right with just one, so I added a second one. That just involved this here. Next thing I did after extending the air intake was extend the carburetor breather, which is this right here. I believe one of them's for the choke. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that it will not run when it's plugged. I tried plugging it. It died on me. So I ran it up here. I don't know if you can really see, but I put in a little gold tube connector. You can get them down to Napa. And I just connected this to this green tube up here. Ran it up to here. I was going to extend it longer, but I didn't have enough of this stuff laying around. This one is for the rear differential breather, which is this one right here. There's a little T, it comes off, and it originally sits in this hole right here. I just taped it on to a new line and ran it up there. And this is the front differential breather, which I ran to another line, which is now sitting here. This one right here. So this one right here and this one here needs to be extended along with the carburetor breather tube. Otherwise you'll get water in your carburetor, water in your diffs, and you're in trouble. You can run them all the way along up and put them at the top of your snorkel. I've seen people do that. They've seen them put them in a separate tube altogether. But this solution is pretty cheap. This stuff runs about $6 a foot, just because it's high end. Some others I've seen as low as $1 a foot. So that's how you finish off your snorkel for your four-wheeler. So here I am at the swamp, and I'm about to go through. I'll try and point to how deep it is, and you'll see. Get up there. Alright. There we go. Coming up pretty good right now. I'm in pretty deep. No problem snorkeling right through. The original air intake would have been fine with that. I didn't reach deep enough, but I will. Trail, and up here where I'm going to be going in camera on a stump somewhere for you so you can see. My airbox is not sealed yet, so as you can see, it did get the airbox wet. However, it is still sealed. The carburetor did go underwater, and all my hoses stayed up. I'm going to attempt to do this a second time with you being able to see it better. If I can mount the camera up here, maybe. Oh well, I'll go for it. Over. That was on the power right there. I'm going to put the camera down so you can see me go through. So there you have it. Snorkeled Honda Rancher 350, going deep.